The Visual K Kiriko skin is finally here, and you know what that means. It is time to determine if this skin is worth it or not. So as of right now, the Kiriko bundle is in the shop for 1,700 Overwatch coins. It comes with the epic Visual K Kiriko skin. We have the head-banging emote, the Visual K mic, as well as the Visual K spray. What I find interesting is it says Visual just K right here, and then it's spelled out right here. So I don't really know if it's the correct pronunciation or not. So bully me in the comment section if I'm saying it wrong, please, please. But anyways, let's take a look in the locker. So first things first, let's take a look at the face. What I find interesting about this skin is it really does not look like Kiriko at all. I mean, like, look at this. Here is what I would consider Kiriko, and then all the other skins kind of stay in that same, like, Kiriko style, except for this one. This one kind of overhauls it too. But this one, it looks different. It really does. It changes her completely, honestly, on this. She has a lot of like eyeliner on there. She has a totally unique hairstyle. She even has like a little heart underneath her eye. This kind of reminds me of like a K-pop artist. I don't know if that's realistically what this is going off after. I know Kiriko is Japanese. I don't know what J-pop, is that a thing? Sure, I'm gonna say J-pop. So anyways, on to the next part. It looks like she has a kimono on as well, like kind of here on the front. The color schemes we have going on here are kind of like black, purple, and this nice white-ish silver kind of all over the place. She kind of looks like a punk artist too. So we have like this nice little dog collar on her here with the little spikes on there, the little choker. She even has this cool like makeup on her face. Honestly, it does look really cool. But she has this like kimono looking thing on her that is kind of black, and it turns into purple and black again as it goes down. That's kind of what this little cape is. At the bottom, she even has this like nice little point like that. I like those details on the very back of her little cape right here. Her belt is these little knots. I don't know if those are beads or if those are knots. They look like more or less cloth instead of like actual beads. So it is just like some nice little silver white beads that go in white cloth. Oh my gosh. They go all the way around her as like a little belt loop. On her back, it's just straight up just black. There is really nothing other than this crisscross over the side. It kind of just goes under her arms for some reason. That's a really interesting style choice. It literally goes under her arm, crosses, goes back over the other arm, and goes and just loops. There's no way that would stay up properly, right? But anyways, over on the arms, we actually have some more little silver details like we have on the bottom. Instead, these aren't really pointy. They're kind of just like triangles on this. And on her upper arm, she actually has, again, that little dog collar spiky chain right there, as well as on the wrist. So yeah, this is definitely more of like a punk rock Kiriko. Pretty cool. But right here on the thigh, we actually have these really, really, really cool knife holders. Dude, that is really cool for the kunais. That is awesome. She even has these nice little tights on that are ripped. That is, that's awesome. And the last thing is this nice little pattern that goes over her booty. It is literally just black cloth with white trim, a bow on top of it, a white bow, as well as these nice purple crisscross patterns. I really like that. Oh, the shoes. Can't forget the shoes. Look at those things. They're just white sneakers, or black sneakers with white trim on it, as well as a few purple details. Man, that looks nice. So anyways, let's take a look at the Suzu. So again, it is the gold pot like it normally is. This time it actually just has like a really dark purple sticker on there. Same exact print. It has some nice purple paracord going around the top. It doesn't really change it that much, but it's nice to see it change. The kunai, man, that's really pretty, but it is kind of basic. I mean, it is an epic skin, but it is exactly the same thing as a normal kunai. I mean, it's the same exact base and the tip, except on this one, it just has a nice little purple center to it. And the Healing Ofudu, nothing on the back. That's usually not a good sign. It is a dark purple again. I do love that color. That color is so beautiful. It has exact same pattern as we have on these kunais, except this one is just a little different color scheme. So we have a light purple, white, and again a light purple on the bottom with the dark purple background. But anyways, let's look at some emotes with this skin. We have headbanging that comes with this. Look at that. We have whirlwind, challenge, kneeling, and laugh. The victory poses, we have companion, confident, and meditate. And lastly, the highlight intros, we have clean sweep, on the wind. Kitsune Rush. And Protector of Kanezaka. That's pretty cool. And lastly, let's take a look at these golden weapons she has. So here's everything before. This is what it looks like with gold. Okay, that looks phenomenal. I love that we keep all of this. It has this nice little white cord going on here. It just keeps the purple. That looks really good. What's the Protective Zuzu look like? Okay. It is already gold, but it looks really good when it's shiny gold. And then Healing Ofudu. Oh my gosh. I really like that. That is really cool. You will never be able to see this in game because you can't, I mean, you don't see that. Actually, no, you can because of first person. So I take that back. But dude, that is so pretty. That is probably one of my favorite gold anything I have seen in this game in a long time. I just love the dark purple. Dark purple is my weakness. All right, let's take a look at Kiriko's highlight intro. Okay, very interesting. Up close, you can see a little bit more of the makeup. We actually have a pink, purple, and black makeup set going on there. Or is that kind of like a, I don't know what color that would actually be, but it looks pink to me. Anyways, you can see a little bit more of the face. She has a lot of, it looks like she has a lot of white makeup on her face too, because the neck is totally a different color than her face. But anyways, that is pretty cool. Even on the fingers, there actually even looks to be like a little finger tattoo on there. Actually, that's something I definitely couldn't see in the inventory, as well as some painted fingernails. So it looks like we have a black tipped with purple fingernail right there and a completely black, which I guess will probably go on the entire skin. But anyways, let's look at this in first person real quick. Bloop, bloop. That looks so clean already. All right, so yeah, so you can actually see right here on the fingers, there are definitely some finger tattoos on that left, or actually, I guess it'd be right hand, it's just crisscrossed, but she definitely has some finger tattoos on there. The Healing Ofudo, it looks really, not as dark purple in game, it kind of, it looks more really just almost dark blue, not really dark purple to me in game. But again, I do love that light purple on the Ofudo. In game, it actually looks a little less like light purple like it is in the inventory, and more of like a lavender. So that's a little something different. But yeah, the fingernails are painted on both the hands. You can see a little bit more of the little wrist bracelets right there with the like the collars on there. I love this, how she's holding the kunai right there in her left hand. I love that the purple in the middle of it actually is a lot brighter in the game than it is in the inventory. So that is really cool. I mean, like when you jump, you can see it a little bit better. I mean, look at that. It is a lot brighter in game than it is in the inventory. So that is phenomenal. Anyways, what's it look like when we throw them again? So that's what we, okay, so you can kind of just see the hand moving back and forth. What's the reload animation look like? I love that spin. Let's watch that again and again. Oh, that is so cool. Melee, you can see her fist with the little gloves on there. What's her high look like?
What's up?
Nice. What's an emote look like on her? Okay, cool. So in game, it's exactly, pretty much exactly the same as it is in the inventory. All right, what's it look like when we throw out the healing? Okay, so again, like I said earlier, you won't actually be able to see the healing cards being thrown out. You can just see them in her hand. What's it look like when we throw out the pot? I could barely see that thing. I know that the details are probably there, but you will never, ever, ever be able to see. What's it look like when we TP? Cool. Nice, 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 nice. And now that we've gone through basically her entire kit, I've actually been healing and killing a lot of these bots to see if we can get some unique voice lines. And as of right now, there is nothing. So maybe we can get something with this ult. Nope. Nothing. A little disappointing. But anyways, yeah, that's basically the entire kit right there. Again, no unique voice lines. So with all of that, let's go and make a rating for this skin. So up first, let's talk about the dislikes that I have with this. The dislikes is it really transforms the skin a lot. It's not really my taste. This is definitely not one of my tastes. Like I know there's a Zarya skin with the same exact like characteristics as this skin. It's kind of like a punk rock kind of Zarya, and those skins are just, those have never been my favorite skins in the world, and that's just personal taste. I mean, this could be like your total favorite thing in the world, but this just is not my favorite thing. I will say they do it really well. They definitely, they have the attributes there of the punk rock J-pop artist, as I'm gonna call Kiriko. The hair, I don't really like the hair. I don't know why. It just does not fit Kiriko in my opinion. It just looks a little off to me. I like the little heart on her, right below her left eye, I believe that's which one it is. And I really like the little finger tattoos and the painted nails. Those are really small details that you will never really admire, but they're there and they do look really cool. So on to some more dislikes. I really don't like the fact that there isn't a unique voice line. I know it's not easy to get unique voice lines for all these skins because that would be just impractical, but I really wish we had something for the punk rock of this, because I mean seriously, this is a complete different Kiriko. This does not fit any of her other styles. So it'd be really cool if we could have gotten like a unique something for this skin, but there's nothing here. But I mean, other than that, I really love the color scheme. I really do. I love the purple, dark purple, and purple are just my favorite colors. They are so pretty. And so that is done really well. Again, I love the small little details like the fingers. I love the finger tattoos, the fingernails, the ofudo. That is really pretty. It's just everything else, not my favorite thing in the world. And my personal preference is this skin is, let's give this skin a straight up, like, it gets a 6 in my books. It's not bad, but it's not one that I would really wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not my favorite Kiriko skin in the world, but it's not terrible. It's just kind of there. So anyways, I think this skin could definitely be worth it to some people, but I feel like most people, it's just not it. So I'm gonna say that this skin is probably not gonna be worth it, guys. So anyways, with that, I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.